My true colors are revealed. That's El Generico, by the way. No, just quick update. Just wanted to let you guys know last Saturday I went to, it's not a real comic show. It's basically a shop here in town. Every few months they get some collections in and, you know, they rent out a convention room at a hotel and basically a lot of cheap comics. Remember when I was saying about the 80-20 rule, like 20% of the comics are what 80% of the people want? These are the 80% of comics that people don't want, basically the chaff. So, you know, you're looking at about 10,000 comics between $2 to $5, something like that, right? So, and you'll find, like, okay, if you collect for a long time, and let's say you're buying 25 comics a week, I know that's a lot, but let's just take that as a number. So 100 comics a month, 1,200 a year, you know, you can understand where, as somebody with a pull list, you're going to amass a huge number of comics. Some of those are going to be, you know, really valuable comics. The vast majority are going to wind up at a place like this, right? $2 to $5. But, you know, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So I want to show you guys what I got. I did shoot a video after I got back, but I worked like a full day. I think I did like 9-10 hours of work. Went and had something to eat for about an hour. Went to the show, spent, I don't know, an hour and a half there, came back, got, then shot the video. So it was kind of wiped out when you see this video, but I just want to show you what I got. Paid $80 for like everything, and it's quite a few comics, but afterwards I'm going to chat about what is the most interesting comic of that entire thing, and it's one I did not expect. The most I paid was $7. That was the John Constantine Hellblazer #1, Black Label. DC, fairly recent comic. The vast majority were $2. So anyways, have a look and guess which one I think is the most interesting. And I'll discuss it in a moment. I got two of these. This is the Dirty Pair from Dark Horse, Run from the Future #4. And #2. $2 each. Look like in great shape to me. Got some later House of Mysteries, Volume 2. Again, $2 each. These are pretty rare, right? So, even though they're not valuable, they're still a low print run. Project A-ko, #2. Love Project A-ko. Not sure what this is about, codename Knockout, but hey, I like the cover, Vertigo, whatever. New Teen Titans 21. And it says, who is the father of Cheshire's child? Condition isn't the best on this comic, just that black cover, but I just wanted to read it. Love the old House of Secrets, of course. That's House of Secrets #162, 35-cent comic. Justice League Europe #1, again $2. Why not? Used to have this one when I was younger, Balder the Brave #1, so that's definitely a sentimental one. This one wasn't $2. This is Hellblazer #1. This is the Sandman Universe one, but again, I'm a big Hellblazer fan. DC Black Label. Wanted to pick it up, so buy on site. House of Mystery #20, Volume 2. Second copy of that. I think I now have 4 copies of that. More House of Mystery goodness. And for $2, I'll usually do these ones all day. No need for Tenchi. I thought, why not, right? This was Viz Comics. I do like the Tenchi Moyo. Again, more No Need for Tenchi. Archangel Studios, The Red Star. This is #4. I'd actually picked this up way back when. I think I have a number of these. I mean, they're not worth anything, but the art is really pretty cool. The guy that does this Goss, he has like a pencil style. So he doesn't ink it, he literally pencils it, and then they do the colors in Photoshop. So it gives that kind of gritty feel to it. It's kind of neat. Doorway to Nightmare number 4. That was $2. Dr. Graves. This is a later one. This is, I think, number 86, but again, these old Charlton comics. This is later on, so it's 75 cents. But, you know, again, love the old ones. Hellblazer number 100. $2. Tenchimoyo number 1. This is not Viz Comics. This is actually, what is this? P Anime Comics Monthly. Pioneer. That looks pretty cool. Project Echo number 1. X-Men 281. $3. Again, a sentimental comic. Ton of these printed. Used to own it. Hellblazer 300. $5. Final issue. Again, probably, I don't know how many of these were printed, but I'm going to guess probably not that many. So this is House of Mystery 314. Originally a $12 comic. They have it marked as Very Fine Plus. I have this issue already. I just don't know if mine is in better condition or not. But, you know, it's pretty good, pretty good. Hey, guess what the other one I picked up was? God, I think, like I said, I went to the comic shop and I got the other one for $6. This one was $4. Hellblazer number 11, Newcastle. These are just becoming like a buy on site. This one looked fun. Marvel team up Spider-Man and Kitty Pryde in the lair of the Morlocks. So this is Marvel team up 135. That's Kitty Pryde in her old Sprite outfit. I recognize that, so that's pretty cool. There's an old good one. Alpha Flight number 3. Just love that cover though. Such a cool cover. And again, $3, right? Madame Xanadu number 1. Doorway to Nightmare is the better buy, but this was $7, and you know, and again, I already own it, but I'll still buy it. And The Haunt of Fear number 16. Of course, these are reprints. But, you know, $2, yeah. Cool stories to read, too. Oh, yes, and then they had their freebies here. X-Men number 1. So yeah, I went on to say some more things, but yeah, like I said, I was tired then, and I ramble. But let's talk about, you know, I hate talking about values, but I'm going to talk about values because that's what everybody's interested in. So what do you think is probably the most valuable there? Now, I just bought them because I like them, of course, but I'll be fair. Like, if this one had been in better shape and didn't have this ink pen and it's got some little folds there, like, I think it was 78, 79. Doorway to Nightmare is a somewhat valuable series. That probably would have been the most valuable comic for sure. Strangely enough, these ones, this I believe was 81, 82, when she launched her own series, not as valuable. In fact, I was looking at a listing where I can get these in Very Fine Plus for I think about $8 a piece. I'll pop that up on the screen, but as you can see, like, and this one is not even a Very Fine Plus. I mean, this is maybe a VF minus. So it's, you know, it's worth the $2 for sure. I was kind of wondering about this one, but with these old Marvel books, I mean, condition is everything. As you can see, it's a direct edition. If it were, you know, like a crisp and clean near mint, yeah, it's worth some money. Not a lot, though. But probably going to be a fun read anyway, so there you go. This Brian Stelfreeze variant for Dirty Pair Run from the Future #2, that's actually worth a little bit of money. This was my, when I first found this, I suspected this would be kind of my pick of the show, like my, wow. And actually, as I was paying for it, even the guy at the counter was like, oh, good one, you know. But the most interesting one for me was this P Anime, and this is an actual Pioneer comic book for Tenchi Muyo #1. And I'll put up some of those listings, and this is, I don't even think this is red. Like, this is like in really great shape. Super hard to find anime series. So again, people have listed it for quite a chunk of change, but I don't know how many of those are out on the wild. And I just, again, I think this is where a lot of the anime comics are probably going to attract some money. That's just my pet theory, of course. But oh yeah, I almost forgot. I did ask him about Gunsmith Cats. Apparently they do a manga and manga comic collections at separate shows, so I'll keep my eyes open for those. I was able to find, like, these are the few kind of anime manga series I was able to find. The vast majority were, of course, the superhero titles. But, you know, it was cool to get out there and dig again. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Okay, bye-bye.